Hi everybody, this is Mimi. How you doing? It's been a while since I've done a mukbang, but I'm doing a mukbang. And it will be some sushi and lemon water, because that's how I roll. Yeah, let me get to the meat of the thing. Okay. Amberlynn Reid. PewdiePie. PewdiePie is in case you hadn't heard, the #1 YouTuber. Consistently. Hold on for a moment. #1 YouTuber. Worldwide? Yeah. Amberlynn Reid. It's got 40,000, 80,000, something like that. I'm probably wrong. She's got a devoted following of people that love her. She's got an enthusiastic following of people that like to hate watch her. Amberlynn Reid was in PewdiePie's video. I know I'm late. Well, Amberlynn Reid, in case you don't know who she is a mukbanger. She's a very plus-sized girl who weighs over 500 pounds. And she's only 27 years old. And she lives with 3 other people. One whom she's involved with emotionally. Her girlfriend. And look at that. And I love the graphic artwork in it. Look at that. I love that. I know. And she just basically blogs about her life with her friends and her trips to Walmart and to China buffet so she get her much beloved orange chicken, which she practically wants a relationship with, according to one of the videos, as I recall. And let's see, Walmart, China buffet. Was it at Cheesecake? Is it Cheesecake Factory that has it? One of those places got orange chicken, but she likes Cheesecake Factory, China buffet, as I can recall correctly, and Walmart, very, very much, besides other trips they take now and then. And she got featured in PewdiePie's video. I just want you to know that I have said my blessing over my meal prior to recording, and I'm going to weep. Okay, and seaweed. I like the seaweed. Let me try the seaweed first. Nice and green. Nice. Love it. Anyway, she was in a video with PewdiePie. Not a collaboration, but she was featured in his video about this service called BetterHelp, which supposedly helps people who have mental health issues but might not want to leave the house, or maybe they're afraid to leave the house, or whatever, you know. Now, I used to have agoraphobia, so I'm not glossing over that. But as much as possible, if you can leave the house and see your therapist, I'm thinking that's the better way to go. But PewdiePie did a video about BetterHelp. I don't know what this is, but it's good. And BetterHelp was supposed to be this groundbreaking thing. And there was a scandal, basically. And the scandal is that there were all these YouTubers, top tier YouTubers, and some that are not top tier, but they had a sizable audience, such as Amberlynn Reid. Now, as far as I can recall of watching her videos, she has stated that she deals with depression, so it's not something that came out of nowhere. However, many of the people many of the other YouTubers weren't necessarily known for depression, and yet within a certain time period, they started posting about, I'm depressed, I'm feeling depressed, I'm dealing with depression. Like again with Amberlynn, it's Amberlynn Reid. It wasn't too much out of what she really was anyway. But then they were telling people about BetterHelp and singing BetterHelp's praises, and they would have a link that you could go to sign up for BetterHelp. And yes, it involved money. And for the person who signed up, yes, they had to pay money for the service. But also, the YouTubers would get, besides a fee or payment, reward, whatever, for being a person that would promote BetterHelp or discuss BetterHelp and show their link, in addition to the money that they got from people signing up through their link, which was $200 a pop, each person, which is some really nice money, let's face it. And there was a scandal, though, because there was questions about, well, the ethics of promoting, or rather targeting YouTubers and seeming to have a synchronized plan of everybody all of a sudden being depressed, and then them talking about BetterHelp and sharing their links. But deeper was, in my opinion, was the fact that there were issues about the quality of the product, that they couldn't guarantee that the site wasn't going to share the information with third-party people or what have you. They couldn't guarantee the credentials of the people who signed up as therapists. In other words, even to a person with basic intelligence, if you read more of the specifics and not just the initial information that would get you all excited to sign up, there were some questionable things. You want to make sure your therapist is thoroughly vetted, that the person is who they say they are, that they are qualified, that there are no icky problems with them, and so on and so forth. And so it was controversial, and PewDiePie was putting a spotlight on it, which, yay, PewDiePie. Well, and he showed a lot of people, he showed a number of clips of people who were, excuse me, I'm so sorry. This is good, by the way. People who are YouTubers who were talking about BetterHelp and speaking well of it and providing a link. And everybody that he was showing in his video with little clips from their videos, every YouTuber, you could see them clearly, except for Amberlynn Reid. We knew it was her. It was digitalized, pixelated. The voice was, modified voice, but we knew it was Amberlynn. And that's incredible exposure to her, for her channel, even though it wasn't under the most favorable light. And so we who had been observing Amberlynn, watching Amberlynn, knew that she very likely was going to mention it, and she did, which I would have done the same thing. I was in PewDiePie's video, I was like, oh my goodness, But she got a lot of views on that video, and yeah, of course, business is business. You want to get views, that's one way to do it. I must tell you, even though this is a serious subject about the BetterHelp thing, and I encourage everybody to research whatever type of, particularly mental health service, but whatever type of service that gets promoted or product, research it, To be in PewDiePie's video, come on. That is such an ego boost. I'm not going to lie. If it was me, though, I wouldn't be promoting something that I thought was sketchy, and I would read the terms of service. I would, because my name would be attached to it. But if I was in PewdiePie's video, even kind of derogatory, not saying that he was being derogatory towards her, I'm not saying that, I would be so excited. And she seemed very pleased and very excited. And I was home with hardly nobody knowing who I am while my guitar gently weeps. And I was like, and everybody, of course, a lot of the watchers, because there are different pages that do commentary. I'm so sorry, I'm not speaking very clearly. But who do commentary, they were like, yeah, she was in PewdiePie and stuff like that. And I had seen the clip with Zachary Michael's page, because I love channel, not page. How can you tell I was on Facebook and Instagram? Page. Channel. And we had a ball. And when we saw it, and to that section, and we saw her, oh my goodness, the excitement. And there were people who like to watch her, and there are people who like to hate watch her. But come on, it was our girl, you know what I mean? And so she recently put up another video, and it was actually a more serious video about her problems as a very, very big person. And she was talking about, the difficulties of even sitting, and how hard it is for her to breathe even when she's just sitting, which is very frightening to me. Hopefully, Amber, please do something about that. Don't drink any more soda, diet, or anything. No fruit juices. Just drink water. Now, water tastes icky, right? It does. Tap water does. If you can go and buy stuff at Walmart, and if you can go buy meals at, what is that? Cheesecake Factory or China Buffet or wherever you go, you can ask for water. If you don't like water that they give you out of the tap, you can ask for bottled water. It is worth your while to get bottled water. If your income is good, as we're hearing that your income is pretty good, you can have good distilled water delivered to your home that you drink, so that you can get off of the extra sugars that even with fruit juices and sodas, and help to flush yourself just naturally without being excessive. Just drinking water instead of juice or tea or soda, even diet soda, because that ain't so great for you either. And then start removing other things, or at least taking smaller portions, because it's your life, honey. But I want to say, part of me was so thinking when I saw that she was on PewdiePie and she gets to talk about that she was on PewdiePie. Part of me was like, why couldn't it be me? Why? Oh, why? Beauty, why? And I'm just going to put that out there. You know what I mean? Because even though you can talk about Amberlynn and the orange chicken and the trips to the Walmart and the mobility scooter and all kinds of stuff, that's an incredible boost, I think, to your page, channel, and to your sense of, I'm getting known. And I remember she said something like, I've got clout or something like that, and I was like, oh. But you can't get mad, because why wouldn't she say that? Now, a lot of people would think it and not say it, and so a lot of us were like, oh God, we'll never hear the end of it. And I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that here. We will never hear the end of Amberlynn talking about, I was in PewdiePie's video. I was in PewdiePie's video. I was in PewdiePie's video. I mean, I kind of would do that myself. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be fake or cutesy. Yeah, I think I would talk about it all the time. And I just had to get that off my chest, because I wish it was me. And I'm not even gonna be phony. That's an opportunity. And you don't get a lot of opportunities. But I hope, since she feels that she has clout, and that she's more known, I hope that she gets help, and that she eats better, starts moving. And with her, it's just a matter of moving in the house, walking back and forth, doing a couple of paces. At this point, it's just walking. Just a little bit of walking. Just a little bit of standing. Doing one dish, washing one dish and putting it up. Washing maybe two dishes and putting them up. If that makes you, If that's hard for you, try it once. Because it's not going to get better if you don't do it. And you don't want to do like a whole sink full of dishes or anything, a whole load or whatever. You're not trying to knock yourself out, but you're just trying to push your limits a bit so that you can build up your resistance so you can get stronger. Amberlynn, darling, you have got to, and I'm speaking to you as if I were a relative, like a mom, a cousin or an aunt, an older woman that sees somebody that's making a terrible mistake with themselves. Amberlynn, you've got to make changes. It's not a joke, and you've got to chew your food. We saw you eat. You don't really chew your food, sweetheart. You've got to chew. You got to let it get mushed up. Let it get mixed with the spit. If you have to move it, with your tongue. Move it on the other side of your mouth. And chew it. Chew your food. Let it get more moisturized with the natural saliva lubricant that helps you to break down the food so you can enjoy the food. Slow down. Instead of rushing, nobody's going to run off with your food, sweetheart. Chew. And then let it go to the next part. It's easier on your stomach. It takes longer. And your body will be able to say, okay, I'm satisfied. Now I know I'm satisfied. You're going to have to retrain your body. And yes, you're going to eat less, but you're going to start with that water, with that purified water, because purified water tastes good, Amber, and you're going to feel better. So start with that purified water and start eating less, even if just a little bit less. Just a little bit less. So that's what I like to say to you, because I don't want us to lose you. If sitting down is difficult, if breathing, even when you're sitting down, is difficult, what do you think is going to happen? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. It's going to be hard for you to even sit. And when you're not sitting, what are you doing? You're laying down. Okay, so you're laying down. What do you think is going to happen if you're not moving and you're not eating less and removing the sugars and the high salt and the high fat? What do you think is going to happen less? I'll tell you what's going to happen less. It's going to be difficult for you to breathe laying down. So what's the next step? Because you're laying down and you're having difficulty breathing. Eventually, you won't be breathing. And you'll be laying down. And that'll be that. And we don't want that to happen to you. Even though people tease you, because Amberlynn, if you guys don't know, there are so many pages devoted to Amberlynn Reid. There's Amberlynn Can't Read, Amberlard, Hamburgers, and many, many others that are just specifically about Amberlynn Reid. Besides the fact that there are many channels that react to Amberlynn, such as Pam Talks, even though she doesn't do it now, but she did, and people got to know her for that. Zachary Michael Lawrence, Sarcastic Potato, I believe Spitting Llama Drama, and too many to even enumerate. So a lot of people know her, know of her, They're familiar with the channel, they watch her, and even though a lot of people will tease, and some people are mean, but everybody who's teasing is not mean. They're people who really want you to take care of yourself, okay? And they don't want to see things get worse and worse and worse. So I would say to you, Amberlynn, we want you to live. It's not enough that you're known, because a lot of dead people are known, but they're dead. And they lived in our time period, and they should have continued living. You have something more important than clout. What you have is the power to make yourself better. And it's step by step. So please do it. And when you're ready to go to therapy, and I hope you are, go in person and listen. All right. Bye, everybody. I'm going to finish this up. Thank you. And if you like, hit that like button. And if you don't like, hit that don't like button. Whatever suits you, right? And if you would like to see more from me, Mimi, I'd be delighted if you subscribed. All right. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Bye-bye.